Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I just had something I want to talk about really quick, like real quick. Makeup today isn't even going to be that extreme or extraordinary. I just wanted to talk about psychology. Because as you guys know, I'm a psychologist. So you guys know that I'm a psychologist. And so when I'm trusting that you guys have seen the movie Princess and the Frog. It's a really good movie. One of my favorite movies, actually. Princess and the Frog. First black Disney princess, right? So by nature of it being that, you know, already it's like, okay, here's some points. It's a movie that I like to watch. And so because of that fact, it's like, it's a movie that I watch pretty often, right? And so I remember this part in the movie where Dr. Facilier is talking to Lawrence, and Lawrence asks him, hey, like, since you have all these magical powers, why don't you just poof riches into existence for yourself? So in Princess and the Frog, there is a scene where Dr. Facilier, who's the big bad guy, where he's talking to Lawrence, who's the guy he's trying to manipulate, and he tells him, you know, Lawrence is like, why do you need me for this big plan that you have? Why do you need others when you have voodoo? You have magic powers. Why can't you just poof riches into existence for yourself? Poof good luck for yourself. You know, poof. You have powers. You have magical powers. Why don't you use those powers to your advantage? And it's at that point where Dr. Facilier tells Lawrence, hey, voodoo is a power where I cannot conjure anything for myself. And so I view psychology kind of like that. I think it is so easy to undermine what I know is healthy for myself. Like, how I know it's healthy to think. I already realized, like, I immediately realized, hey, you're trying to do, like, therapy on me, bro. Like, when I'm thinking to myself, I'm kind of upset right now. I'm kind of sad. I have some depressive symptoms right now. What I know will work is X, Y, or Z. And so I'll try those things that I know will work. But my brain undermines it. And it's like, bro, you're trying to do like fucking CBT on me. I already know. I already know that trick. So I do think that psychology is a job where you cannot conjure anything for yourself. Like Dr. Facilier, he can't poof himself some magic. I can't poof myself to feel better. I can't use the steps that are universally revered to work and that I use on patients and whatnot. I can't use those steps on myself because I already realize what I'm doing. If that makes any sense. Please let me know if that makes sense. It's like I have a textbook telling me exactly what to do when I'm having a depressive kind of mood, when I'm in a bad kind of depressive state. I already know what to do. It's in my textbooks. It's in my notes. I already know what to do. But the fact that I do know what to do kind of undermines anything I tried to do to make myself feel better. Because my brain is like, bro, I already know this is a 10-step program that like you use on patients and whatnot. You want to feel better, and I already know you're trying to CBT me right now. And it sounds so ridiculous to say. And I just hope I'm making sense. I bet I'm not making any sense. And another part of it is I do sometimes like to just be locked in a mood. If I'm like, I feel like shit about this, then, you know, psychology would say like, okay, allow yourself to feel that emotion. And so in the midst of me allowing myself to feel that emotion, I'm like, okay, well, now it's been too long. Stop feeling that emotion. And then it goes to this like Socratic questioning. Well, how? How do I stop myself from feeling that emotion? And then it leads me to these, you know, these studies and these peer-reviewed things and whatnot and so on and so forth, where I'm like, I already know this is some psychology shit. This is some patient and therapist shit right now. It's not going to work on me. Nice try. Does that make sense? It's so hard to describe, but it's like the saying goes that like every therapist needs their own therapist. And it's because of that reason. Like, why would a therapist need a therapist? Think about it. Why would you, who's trained and how to make people feel better and whatnot. Why would you need your own therapist? And it's simply because psychology, being a therapist, being a psychologist, being a counselor, it's like voodoo. You can't do those things to yourself. You can't listen to yourself. Well, obviously you can't really listen to yourself. Obviously you can literally listen to yourself, but that is not where human connection is, right? Like, if you could do everything yourself, we wouldn't be social creatures. We are social creatures. And so, yes, I am trained to, like, handle my own whatever. Well, I'm trained to handle your emotional problems, your mental problems. I'm trained for that. But I'm not trained to do it myself. And there really is no real training to do it yourself, which is why self-help is so popular, because it's one of those things that you can never really get like a complete handle on. You do need someone to confide in at some point. And so that's why it's like, yes, I am a psychologist, but yes, I do feel, and go through depressive episodes just like most other people. And so when I'm doing that, yeah, I actually do need to talk to someone about that. Like, I do have to talk to people when I'm feeling down and like upset. I do go to people because I have to. Because psychology is like voodoo. You cannot conjure anything for yourself. You cannot be your own therapist. You can't. By nature, it does not work. You do need to confide in someone. You do need to be heard. Everybody has the desire to be heard. Even Wednesday Addams. Is that giving what's supposed to be gave? I'm not in the mood to do like a full beat. I just wanted to do something quick and simple. I think that's good enough. I don't care. Unless we're just gonna give the full dimension in the eyes up here. How you end up, let me know. Okay, yeah, I do like that. So yeah, that is the reason why every therapist needs their own therapist, because we cannot, you can listen to yourself, right? You can listen to yourself. You can give yourself advice, which is really just listening to your own intuition and whatnot. You can do all of that stuff, but it's not the same. Being a social creature, being that humans were created to, have community, to be social creatures and whatnot, you cannot really counsel yourself. You do need an outsider's opinion, and you do need a relationship. If we were meant to do it alone, we would have been created as not social animals, right? We would have been created as lone, fucking reptiles, bro. I don't know. But we weren't. We were created to be social creatures who depend on others for our own mental, emotional, social well-being, pretty much. Just for some final thoughts, at the end of the day, I am okay. And I know I'm always going to be okay. I'm going to be good. And there are some things in psychology you can do self-help about. And I do those things. So it's not like, okay, all hope is lost. You have to remain 100% dependent on others all the time. No questions asked. No, there actually is a lot emotionally you can do by yourself. And that it is actually recommended that you do by yourself. It's self-work. And everybody can benefit from self-help. I might honestly have a toxic relationship with self-help. I should probably, seek the counsel of others a little more often than I do. But then there is this almost guilt that comes with being a psychologist. It's I'm trained to know how to handle this situation. In others, yes, but I should still be able to handle this within myself. So I don't know, there's this psychologist guilt in that. It's just complicated. I don't know. But I just think it's interesting because not a lot of people talk about it, Anyways, this is the end of the video. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And come back for more because, well, I don't know, I try to post often. So I will be seeing you very, very soon, whomstever is watching this. Mascara is so weird. It makes such a big difference, and it makes your eyelashes like 1 inch longer. Should I work on bottom lashes or no? I don't feel like it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, but I do want to say, every fucking person on this planet can benefit from therapy. I don't want you to think, oh, I should wait until things get really bad, or, oh, I should probably wait until, you know, I feel like I need to talk to somebody about something. Everybody can benefit from it.